All right, we are going to solve variable equations using box and circle method. What you will do is you will go through and draw a box around your variables, circle around your numbers, and draw a line straight down at the equal sign. You want to have boxes with boxes, circles with circles. So in order to get this circle with this one, you've got to move it over. So when you cross the line, you change the sign. So a -9 becomes a +9. That is because of the opposite operations to move the -9. So bring down your x. Then you have -4 plus 9 gives you a 5. So x equals 5. Let's go a little bit more complicated. Now you've got 2 steps you have to solve. But again, you're going to box and circle the exact same way. Put a box around your 7x, circle your -7, circle your 35, and draw a line down at the equal. So our first step is going to be to combine circle with circle. So cross the line, change the sign. -7 becomes +7. 35 plus 7 is going to give you a 42. Now, let's look at the number over here that's by your x, the 7. You want to do opposite operations. The opposite of times 7 is going to be divided by 7. So your x is going to equal 42 divided by 7, which is going to give you a 6. Let's move on where we've got variables on both sides of the equation. Again, box your variables, circle your numbers, keep that negative sign here with the 98, and draw a line down at the equal sign. So we need to make 2 moves here before we can do anything. The circle needs to join the circle, so the 5 needs to go over to the -98. When you cross the line, you change the sign. So +5 becomes -5. The box here needs to go to the box here. So again, when you cross the line, you change the sign. +3 would become -3. Now let's add up what we've got here. 7, -7, -3 gives you a -10x. -98 minus 5 is going to give you a -103. Final step, you need to get this x by itself. The opposite of times -10 is going to be the divide by -10. Negative divided by a negative is going to give you a positive. And then 103 divided by 10 will be 10.3. Or you can leave it as a fraction at 103 over 10. Well, let's do one more. We're going to move it a little bit differently. Once again, box and circle. Draw your line. On this one, I'm going to move, because I want to keep the x's positive, I'm going to move this x over to here. Cross the line, change the sign, so positive x becomes a -x. Circle to circle, cross the line, change the sign, -10 becomes +10. So now we've got the 10 plus 10 is going to give you 20. 3 minus 1 gives you a 2. And you finish it off, the opposite of times 2 is going to be divided by 2. 20 divided by 2 gives you a 10. Once again, we're going to go through a box and circle. Circle your numbers. Box your variable. Draw a line. Now, in order to keep the x positive, I'm always going to move the boxes to the side where your x is bigger. Since 4 is bigger than 3, I will move the 3 over. Cross the line, change the sign. Positive 3 becomes negative 3. Bringing circle to circle. 6 comes over. Cross that line. Positive 6 becomes negative 6. 4 minus 3 is going to give you a 1x. 13 minus 6 will give you a 7. So x is going to equal 7. And that's all.